What's up, travellers? Welcome back to the channel. SJ Aviation HQ here. Welcome back to the channel today. Take the model review of the Singapore Airlines Boeing 747-500 wearing the 50th anniversary livery released by YY Wings in their August 2025 release. Before anything else though, go ahead and leave a thumbs up below. Great indication of how much you enjoyed today's video and of course the rare content seen on this channel. Come along and support me even further by subscribing to the channel below. And of course, get the notification bell on, set the option to all to receive all of the notifications of future videos seen here on this channel, include the mega unboxing of a very hefty amount of models, my biggest ever unboxing coming up soon on this channel. You don't want to miss out on that. Come along and support me even further, subscribe and get the bell icon on. As I mentioned, today we have the Singapore Airlines 747-500 release in this 50th anniversary release by YY Wings in the HX models mould, of course. This model here, as I mentioned, released in their August 2025 release and arrived in my collection on December 16th of 2025. Featured in an unboxing video, which you can see in the top right corner right about now in a card. If you missed out on that or if you haven't seen it already, of course showcased in that card a moment ago, or you can check it out via the associated link in the description below. So before I go ahead and showcase today's model and of course the box you can see in front of you guys before the model, and I read out some information about Singapore Airlines as an airline and some brief information about this particular airframe as well. So founded on May the 1st of 1947, Singapore Airlines is the flag carrier airline of Singapore, with their major airport hub at Singapore Changi International Airport, commencing operations under its own name, of course Singapore Airlines, on October the 1st of 1972. According to plansfooters.net, Singapore Airlines operates an aircraft consisting of 164 aircraft, including Airbus A350s, A380s, Boeing 737 Maxes, Boeing 747 freighters, Boeing 777s, and Boeing 787 Dreamliners. However, between July the 31st of 1973 and May 18th of 2012, Singapore Airlines operated a total of 79 Boeing 747 jumbo jets, including 22 of the Dash 200s, 14 of the Dash 300s, and 44 of the Dash 400s. I'm not too sure or can't remember in terms of when I researched this, but I'm pretty sure the 44 747-500 includes the freighters, but I'll put that information on the top on the bottom of the screen right about now for you guys, because I do still operate the 747 freighters at the moment for the Singapore Airlines cargo fleet, which will soon be retired and being replaced by the 350 freighters in the near future. So this aircraft here was a 26-year-old 747-400 passenger jet, which was the 1030th aircraft to roll off the production line at Everett Painfield. Unfortunately, this airframe registered as November Victor Sierra Mike Zulu was broken up in March of 2020 in an airport in Spain. I'll put the city code, the city name and the airport code on the screen now for you guys. But this aircraft here was originally delivered to Singapore Airlines under the registration again as Nana Victor Sierra Mike Zulu on May the 27th of 1994, and it wore the 50th anniversary livery between May of 1997 and September 1999 to commemorate the 50th anniversary of the airline. And this aircraft exited the fleet on and was retired on April the 15th of 2008. Fun fact for you guys: this aircraft's registration as a game, as you can see on the bottom of the box there, or just here. This registration now featured on an Airbus A350-900 that currently operates for the airline. So very nicely done. I like how Singapore Airlines continued on with the commemoration of the 747 registrations, somewhat what like Qantas is doing with their 350 ULRs in the near future, being delivered very soon. They are also carrying on the 747 registrations for the 747-400 fleet, of course. If you missed out on the model review I did recently on the channel of the Qantas 747-400 released by HX Models, check it out, top right corner right about now, or in the associated link below. Of course, that was my most recent video on the channel. So very cool indeed. So that's with that information read out for you guys, let's go ahead and check out the box. As you can see, absolutely fantastically done by the folks at YY Wings, or HX Models, as of course this model is in the HX Models mold. So what do we have here? We have the Singapore Airlines, the Boeing 747-400 text here, the 50th anniversary logo here, of course between 1947 and 1997, so very cool indeed. Here we have the aircraft itself in the middle there, very nicely done. They also put this livery on a 777, and they also put this livery on an A340-300, which I would definitely love to have, as of course Singapore Airlines is my favourite airline on the planet, so I am quite a fleet collector in terms of Singapore Airlines aircraft, whether they are old or new. Here is the Singapore Airlines logo just here, looking fantastic as ever. And then we have the registration again, Nida Victor Sierra Mike Zulu, 1:1 scale, and of course the YY Wings logo just here. The panels are nicely detailed as well. The two barcodes here, the top one is for the flaps up configuration, and of course the bottom one is the flaps down. As you can see, the F on the end of the item number that signifies the flaps are down. Here we have some more details here, very nicely done. Singapore Airlines has quite a timeless livery in my opinion. It goes way back to when they announced their name, Singapore Airlines, and as I mentioned, October 1st of 1972. Has changed over time, quite a little bit. Just this logo has been pretty much the same logo for all those times, and you can see the logo here on the tail fin. This is the logo that was on the Mega Top. Would definitely love to have a regular livery of or standard livery of Singapore Airlines on a 747, because I grew up with the Mega Top livery, so very cool. Here's the warning information on the back of the box, made in China as per usual when it comes to these sorts of models. Two barcodes again, flaps up, flaps down, and then the HX Models website, check it out, and of course with the updated releases, etc. And then here it says manufactured by HX Models for YY Wings, so very cool indeed. If you checked out the Qantas review, you are in for some luck here, as of course this model is even better. So with that information out of the way, and of course the showcasing of the box, let's waste no time and check out the model. Unboxing the model from the left hand side as per usual. Now I'm going to zoom in already. Might have some focusing issues while I'm doing this, but same as the Qantas model that just plopped out there. We have this a stand for this model with of course the logo of Singapore Airlines, albeit backwards. And the scale, I don't usually stand on my models because I have a model airport to display them on. And we have another one of these plaques here, very nicely done with the airline logo, registration, aircraft type, aircraft itself. And on the back we have the specs of the 747-400 again in the metric unit. Of course this aircraft here has the Pratt & Whitney engines, rather opposed to the Rolls-Royce RB211s that were on the Qantas model. So very cool indeed. Let's pop this this open and get the model up close as soon as possible. And here she comes. An absolutely top quality model. HX models or YY wings. No combination because pretty much the same model mold anyway. Have done an absolute pearler of a job with this model, because as you can see, we have quite the product in the frame at the moment. Absolutely fantastic. Again, like I mentioned in the Qantas review, I do feel like the winglets on the 747 are a little bit too big, although in this case I feel they are appropriately sized. Something different to the Qantas model, because the Qantas 747 had the winglets coming out of the actual, like, it felt like the base of the wing here, but whilst I'm putting my finger over it here, you can feel the groove between the base of the winglet and the end of the wing. So it's nicely done, nicely shaped as well. Here is the exterior of the 747's winglet. If I can get it to focus, kind of there, very nicely done. Of course, I will leave the specifics of how to tell a different aircraft to a different video. Quite glad that most of you are enjoying the shorter content in terms of my model reviews. Of course, different to what they used to be. I used to be quite lengthy, but I kind of like to leave my model reviews around the 20-minute mark as we look at the empennage or tailplane or tail fin of the aircraft here with the iconic Swan Chris logo of Singapore Airlines. Very nicely done, quite iconic. As I mentioned, this Chris logo hasn't really changed much over the years. I think it was 2012, I think it was last updated and somewhat enlarged. These titles were enlarged as well, as they kind of span down the aircraft now. So very nicely done. As you can see, the aircraft's gears do roll. Let's try and get a better focus on this. There you go. As you can see, they do roll, they do tilt quite freely on the axis there. Very nice, and you can see the work done on the belly here with, of course, the somewhat shaped heart shaped. There we go. Shape of the stand hole there. Very nice. Little anti-collision beacon light. Some more details on the top of the aircraft. Very detailed, to say the least. And of course, there's no seam line here. Very nicely done. If you would like to go ahead and check out the model review I did of the Singapore Airlines tropical livery on the 747, find it in the same mold, check it out, top right corner right about now, or in the description, the link in the description below, of course. Very nicely done. Very nicely done indeed. Here's the registration on the bottom of the wing there. Very cool. Let's have a wee peek at the opposite side of the aircraft before going ahead and concluding today's video. I'm thinking about starting a new series here on the channel, showcasing the fleet of different airlines in my collection, as I do have quite an array of models in my collection that are the same airline. If you look, go ahead and check out my Madby account, showcasing all of my models in one full place, my model collections, or my wish list, etc., or the models that are for sale. Check out my Madby account in the top of the description below. In the description below, of course. Very nicely done. The model is an absolutely fantastic model if you are a collector of Singapore Airlines nostalgic airlines, or sorry, aircraft, or liveries that are pretty much timeless. Go ahead and get the model yourself, as a stream of light, or sunlight at least, is streaking over the airport at the moment, so I hope you don't mind that. But that will do it for today's video, guys. The model review of the Singapore Airlines 747-400 pretty much mega top livery. or a mega top, as of course the 747 fighters were called the mega tops back in the day. But this one in the 50th anniversary livery. I wonder what they would do on the 75th livery, or even the 100th if they make it that far, but I'm sure Singapore Airlines will. As I mentioned, a massive fan of this airline. I've got my reasons, thanks to Christchurch International Airport, and of course for Singapore Airlines as well. Inauguration event for the 350, they invited me to go along. That's pretty much why they are my favourite airline. And of course I grew up with this airline as well, the background of Singapore, Christchurch International Airport. So definite fan of this airline. If you liked what you saw in today's video, go ahead and leave a thumbs up below. Great occasion found it. You enjoyed today's video and of course the content you've seen on this channel. Come along and support me even further by subscribing. As I mentioned, we have a mega unboxing planned for the next few weeks, if not in the next few months. So come along and tune into that. A very, very massive unboxing. The word massive is an understatement for sure. And of course, go ahead and leave any comments below what you thought about today's video, the livery, the mould, anything you want to give me any feedback about what you like or dislike. Let me know in the comment section below. And of course, get the bell icon on. Set the options to all to come along view more videos like this. Get the notifications as soon as they go out. Of course, come along and support me even further on my social media channels by scanning the QR code you can see on the screen now. It will lead you straight to my Linktree page with all of my links in one full place for social media, of course. Or you can go ahead and scan the QR code you can see on the screen now. That will lead you straight to my Instagram page, one of my other major platforms here on social media, of course. That's of course the official Instagram page for Airline International Airport. Check it out. All the photos of model aircraft, information about new services, etc. The one place for Airline International Airport news, of course. Not too sure what else to say, but if you enjoyed what you saw in today's video, go ahead and see that there's options on the end screen fortunate enough. On the left hand side will be the most recent video here on the channel. On the right hand side will be the full playlist of model reviews seen on this channel. Thank you very much for coming along and tuning in today's one. But until next time, guys, fly safe, stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.